guys, it's Michelle. I'm going to do something today that I haven't done on here before. I'm going to try to do a complete get ready with me if my dogs will cooperate and not bark the whole time. I'm fresh out of the shower and just throwing one of my husband's old flannel shirts because I plan on cleaning the house, but you know, sometimes I just like to put makeup on and make myself feel better. So that's what I'm going to do. I just did a rose gold mask that I bought at CVS, and I can't remember the brand name of it. It was a little difficult to get off, but I did it, and I won my Wonder Beauty eye masks, my gold eye masks. So I did all that for 15 minutes, and I washed it all off with my cellar water. So now I'm going to prep and prime my skin. I have my hyaluronic acid hydrating body cream from Bath & Body Works. There you go, a little tilted with the light shining on it. I put this on all over my face because my face is not that sensitive, and I don't know if you have sensitive skin if you should use this on your face or not, but it doesn't bother me and it smells so good, so I'm gonna use it anyway. I have my big old mirror here beside me, and we'll see how this goes. I've never done one of these get ready with me videos all the way through before because I'm a little embarrassed to be on here with absolutely no makeup, but you know what, I'm 46 years old and I'm just gonna own it. Nothing I can do about my age. Now I'm gonna put on a little Dr. Brandt Needles No More 3D volumizing mask on my lips and around my lips. It smooths out a little bit of the fine lines and wrinkles around my lips. It tingles just a little bit, so it feels good. And if I only put a thin layer on, it doesn't make my lipstick move around a lot. So it actually feels really good. Next, I've got makeup everywhere here on the table. I'm sitting in the kitchen. I don't know why I'm not doing this somewhere else, but that's, you know, just where I happen to be. So I dumped my makeup out here on the table, and we're just having a casual get ready with me. The next thing is Needles No More Baggage, Dr. Brandt eye depuffing gel. So I'm going to use my ring finger to put some of this on underneath my eyes and try to get rid of some of the bags. I try to pat that in and not smear it in because you're not supposed to pull in your under eye area. It causes more fine lines and wrinkles, and goodness knows I don't need any more of those than I already have. This may be the fastest I've ever done my makeup. I'm not sure, but I'm doing pretty well here. Next I am looking for my, there it is, eyeshadow primer by Hard Candy. This is called Eyes the Limit, and I love this stuff. It works really well. It's only $5 at Walmart, and it works just as well as the other eye primers that I've used that cost a whole lot more. So I'm just going to put this on both eyes really quick. Good deal. And there goes Ella. She's playing with the cat. Sorry about that. Ella, chill. So next I'm going to get my Lancome concealer. This is the Magic Complete in shade 250 Bisque. I like this stuff very much. Just gonna pat some of this in on my under eye area to cover my dark circles. I don't do the big V thing under my eyes because I'm not wearing any foundation and there's really nothing to blend it in with. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this under both of my eyes to cover my dark circles. Again, using my ring finger because it is the mildest, for lack of another term, mildest finger to use. It doesn't pull or grab. I'm just patting that in. I'm going to grab my Coty Airspun Translucent Face Powder. And while Ella and the cat are going crazy right now, I'm going to put a little bit of this in the lid. I asked my mom when she was here earlier if she had any flashbacks from the smell of this, and she's like, oh my gosh, it reminds me of my mom. I was like, yeah, it reminds you of Mama and of you when I was younger. She said, yeah, it really does. I love the smell of this. It's lightly perfumed, so if you don't like the smell of makeup on your face, then you may not like this, but it's a really good powder. I'm going to put it on my T-zone and some down my neck to kind of fill in a little bit of those wrinkles. Then I'm going to put a little bit on my eyes and under my eyes, very lightly. I don't put a whole lot on because I'm not baking. Alright, and that's powder. So, I'm ready for my, I don't wear foundation in the summertime. I'm going to grab my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, which is Ticket to Brazil. I love this. Look how big that pan is, and I'm already panning. I've hit pan on my second one for the summer. I love to wear this instead of foundation in the summer. It gives just a really light tan color. It just brightens your face all over. I love this stuff. I probably shouldn't tell you guys because you can run out and buy all of them now, and I won't have any to wear. Oops, I got powder all over my mirror. A little bit of fallout because I hit it too hard. Sorry about that. Next, I'm going to take my contouring palette, which is Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Dulce de Leche. This also is a very large pan. I dropped my other one and I was so sad. Looking for my contouring brush. There it is. This is the contouring brush that I use by Profusion. I'm going to put some down the sides of my nose to try to make my nose appear smaller. Then I'm going to do my number 3 here around my forehead, the cheeks, and my chin and jawline. A little bit right here under my lips, because if you put a little there, it's supposed to make it look like a shadow under your lips. I'm going to use my contour to highlight down the middle of my nose and my T-zone, and a little on my upper lip there. Good deal. Next, I'm going to grab my blush. If you're following along with me, I'm sorry that I'm going so fast, but I have a feeling that the dog's about to have cow because my husband's on his way home, and I'm trying to get this video done before she starts barking. This is the Physicians Formula Magic Mosaic Multicolored Custom Blush in Soft Rose. You guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, it's my favorite. I'm going to put a little bit up in my temple area and along my cheekbone. I don't put it on the apples on my cheeks because I just put contour and highlight on, and I don't want to drag that away using blush. That just seems kind of silly to me. Oh, I forgot something. This is my eyeshadow that I put on my primer. This is the Color Design Daylight and Matte Lancome eyeshadow, and I always put some of this on my eyes to help set my eyeshadow primer, and it helps everything else blend. There we go. Alright, today I'm going to use lip liner. Looking for my favorite color here. There it is. This is the Rimmel London, I think it's called 1,000 Kisses. I've just about worn this one out, and the color Spice. I buy 2 or 3 at a time, 2 or 3 of these at a time, I can't talk, at Walmart, because this shade sells out so quickly. This goes with reds and browns, and you can even blend it with pinks. It's just a great shade. I'm gonna line the edge of my lip right on the outside. I love this shade. There we go. And I think I'm going to use this PB&J smoothie stick by, who makes this? This is called Saucy Marsala. I think it's made by either Too Faced or Tarte. I'm really not sure. Someone gave this to me because they didn't like the color, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. So, just gonna fill in those lips now. Good deal. I'm gonna get my lip liner back again, and I'm going to straighten up any rough edges there. You guys hear my washing machine? Sorry. Fill in any areas that are not straight. I didn't do too bad today. And my favorite thing about this lip liner, one of my favorite things about this lip liner is that it's the kind that you can sharpen. And I like a nice sharp lip liner. I can't stand it when they're the kind that scroll up, roll up, whatever you would say, and they don't stay sharp and pointy, and you can't do a good edge with them. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab my Burt's Bees 100% natural lip gloss in Evening Glow and put a little bit of this in the bottom of my lip, in the center. It adds a little bit of shine, makes your lips look plumper. Who doesn't like a nice pouty lip? So today I've decided to, and I'm going to do this in the future, I'm going back to an older eyeshadow palette that I haven't used for a while. I don't understand why people do first impressions and they'll do like maybe one follow-up and then they just stop using the palette for looks altogether. I think this Revolution palette, Soph X by Soph Does Nails, is absolutely gorgeous, and I understand she's got a second one out now, and I'm going to have to buy that. The only thing that irritates me just a tiny bit, and I shouldn't complain, it's got a nice big mirror on it, and it has beautiful shades in it. The only thing that bothers me is it comes with this plastic thing, which I normally like to throw away, but this has all the shade names on it, so you can't really throw it away. I know that's kind of silly, but you know, to each his own. You still get a whole lot of shades here, and the pan sizes are nice and large. Try to hold that up so the mirror doesn't get anybody. So I'm going to take this and grab one of my Wet n Wild brushes, which I love. I got these at Dollar Tree, and these work really well. I'm going to use the color Peaches. to go into the crease for my transition shade. A little bit there on the edge, kind of do a triangle. I love, love, love these eyeshadows, and I haven't used this for a while. It's been in my drawer, and shame on me for doing that. I'm gonna keep this out and use it a little more often, maybe do several looks for you guys, not do an entire get ready with me, but maybe just some eyeshadow looks. Put a little bit more on because I just love that shade so much. Next, I'm going to grab another brush, and I'm going to pat in the color Tiramisu, which is right beside it. I'm doing kind of a neutral look today because I'm just hanging out around the house. I'm putting this all over my lid. Just kind of patting that in. I really, really like these shadows. There's a little bit of fallout, but you know, there's fallout with almost all eyeshadows I've noticed. I mean, they're eyeshadows, for goodness sake, they're powder. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's nice, I like that. Take a brush and clean up just a little bit so it doesn't get out of hand like one of my last videos when I had purple and pink on me so much that it looked like someone beat me. Don't want that. Lastly, I think I'm gonna grab this really pretty purple shade, which is Mixed Berries, right here. And I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. Oh yes, I like this together. I'm gonna do a little bit more of that and put it up into the crease. Just a tiny bit and blend. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I like that. I'm gonna do the other side. That's so, so pretty. I love these. I think I'm gonna have to order her other palette. These are nice, and there's just a little bit of color in the palette, but not too much because there's plenty of neutrals to work with. There's mattes, there's shimmers. It's just a beautiful palette. I think if I was gonna design my own palette, I would be very pleased with this. She should be very proud of herself. Good job. So I will link one of her videos down below so you guys can check her out and subscribe. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to take another one of my smaller brushes and dip into something shiny. I think I will use the color Pink Champagne, which is the third one on the top. And I'm going to put that into the corner of my eyes just to brighten a little bit. Put a little bit down this way in the corners to draw attention to that area if I don't have my glasses on, which I've got to get some more contacts. I'm tired of wearing my glasses all the time. I know that's ridiculous and you guys probably don't care, but I'm telling you anyway. And I'm going to use my, where did I put it? My favorite brush, which probably drives the gurus crazy. This is a sponge applicator, but it's got a really long handle on it. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that Mixed Berries and put it under my eye. Oh, because that is so, so pretty. Does anybody else make goofy faces when they're putting their makeup on? I hope it's not just me, because I look like an idiot if I do. Next, I'm going to take some Smashbox black liner, which is the kind you sharpen. It's just, let's see, Always On Gel Eyeliner, eyeliner gel, and fishnet. I'm just going to put a tiny bit in the edges. I'm not even going to go all the way over, because I'm just hanging out at home, and I'm just doing kind of a neutral, happy look. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to grab a small brush and smudge that in just a little. And I hope I'm not the only one that makes fish faces and stuff when I do makeup. I have a feeling when everybody's doing mascara, they make the face that, I've heard it called an alien face. I'm not sure who said that, but I thought it was really funny. For mascara today, I'm going to use the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I really like this. I'm starting to like anyway, my mascaras in tubes like this better than the traditional plastic tube, because it's easier to get the product out. You can kind of squeeze it against the brush, and I find myself not dipping into it and pumping it like you do sometimes with the mascara one when you're trying to get extra product, and all that does really is push air into it and dry it out and make it clumpy, because it's really not a good idea. So, you know, I find myself not doing that with this. I just stick it in there, pull it back out. If I need a little more product on it, I can squeeze it while the wand is in it. This also curls my lashes nicely. I really like this. I'm probably going to get some more of this and some more Ico London, because it also comes in a tube like this. I can't remember which kind it was that I received, but I really, really liked it. And I have fairly long eyelashes on the bottom, but sometimes I like to draw attention to them. So I'm going to put a little mascara on the bottom, just a tiny bit, not too much. I don't want to go overkill because I'm hanging out at home. But they did get a little bit of eyeshadow on them. I never understood people that don't want mascara on their bottom lashes. I am a girl of the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, and we always put it on our bottom lashes, and it's just kind of a habit now. But I feel naked without doing my bottom lashes if I do my top lashes. It just seems silly to me not to put at least a little bit on there. I mean, I don't need to do overkill. I don't want to look like a caterpillar. but I need a little bit on there. Next I'm going to take, and this is the last step I'm going to do today, I'm going to take my e.l.f. brow liner in color brow pencil natural brown. I'm going to use the little spoolie to brush up my eyebrows. And since I don't feel like dealing with drawing in little hairs today because I'm just hanging out at home, I'm going to do a little cheat trick that I do. I'm going to grab my favorite palette from Urban Decay, which is the Naked Ultimate Basics. And as you can see, I have hit pan on my favorite color. Woo-hoo, sorry about the error. My favorite colors, actually using my brows are right here. My brows are kind of in between a dark brown and a medium brown. So I just take the brush that I have obviously knocked out of there, there it is, and I'm just going to fill in a little bit. I have a scar on this side of my eyebrow, so my eyebrow doesn't go over as far on one side as it does on the other. So I fill that in just a little bit. I'm just going to do a tiny little tail end here. Just brush a little bit on there, and this is really cheating and lazy, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just filling in a little bit. I have a lot of scars in my eyebrows from when I had chicken pox when I was a kid, and I lost some eyebrows. I have some scars in them. And, wow, that's really uneven, Michelle, good job. There we go, I'll clean that up with a Q-tip when I get off the video. So, I just filled them in a little bit with powder rather than drawing them in. I know it's cheating and it doesn't look right, but I'm about to put my glasses on, go work around my house. Nobody's gonna know anyway. So, I hope you guys like this look, and pull out some of your old palettes and use them. You know, there's still good colors in there. And I'm gonna throw that one in my purse and use it more often. I hope you join me again and we can talk about life and love and shoes and shopping and lipstick and whatever else pops into my head. Please subscribe down below, hit the bell for notifications, and invite your family and friends to join us as well. Thanks guys, bye-bye.